finalize plans and establish business value. That's the next thing we have to do because we have the input now, but it's time to come back after our planning adjustments, management review and problem solving meeting, come back to the table with a set of inputs. What are we going to do different? So the next day, we're back in plenary session again, and the managers have digested the work and they've made agreements and they've formed a consensus that they need to make some changes. And those changes could be anything. Maybe we're just going to change the priority. And that means that we have to rethink the plans a little bit to move this up to make sure that we don't miss this key deliverable. Maybe we need to adjust the plan. Maybe we need to just move a milestone, for example, and say that's just not the case anymore. Maybe we need to change scope. Oftentimes we're overloaded and we have to pull some work out and move that to the next PI. Maybe we need to move people to different work. Maybe we need two teams to work on one thing, or maybe one individual is a super specialist in an area, and if he or she joined the other team, that would increase their velocity. You'll be surprised. You might say, well, what about these long-lived, well-formed agile teams? Oh, I believe in that. I also believe that given the right environment, people will do the right thing. And this person's going to be a lot less concerned about, oh, this is my team, than heck, I can help these guys. And he's going to feel good about the fact that he can help that team achieve their objective. So it's often the case that people move themselves, right? Self-organizing and self-managing means that. Given the context, they'll make very intelligent decisions. It's surprising what they can do when they know the facts. Then we approach team breakout number 2, because now we've got some new knowledge, we've had a good night's sleep, and we're ready to create our final plans. Part of the final plans are the business owners circulate to tell the teams what's important. Now the work was prioritized when it came in, but it got all busted up, right? This feature list went lots of different places. It went there, it went there, it went there, and new things grew in. Things like index 1 billion more web pages. That didn't come in on any product manager's thing. So we're going to use that to set business value, use a simple scale of 1 to 10, and that's going to be important when we go into the next lesson and talk about how we measure program predictability and performance. Teams finalize their PI plan, and they also consolidate their risks and impediments and dependencies. They get prepared for a conversation. Stretch objectives provide the capacity and guard band needed to increase cadence-based reliability. I've already mentioned that. So they're here. That means that I've planned all of this work. It all fits in my plan, but I'm only going to commit to this. So please don't make any external or internal commitments to these things, because when things happen, and things tend to happen, it is R&D after all. I have a super high confidence we can do this. Not so sure about these. We've had to move these to stretch. Doesn't mean we're not going to try, but it means we're not able to commit to that.